Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to review the IPL auction 2021. So without further ado, let's begin with the first team, Chennai Super Kings. It's not for because it's my favorite, it's first because of the alphabetical order. So without further ado, let's just begin. So my rating for CSK is okay, decent, 6 out of 10. Reason is CSK bought 6 players. Out of this, I'm telling 3 buys were good. 3 buys I not expected to buy. I expected CSK to buy Moen Ali. He was big name. I was expecting CSK to buy either Maxwell or Moen Ali. They bid it for Maxwell and they bought Moen Ali. That's good. Pujara was my favorite pick, my personal favorite. I always wanted Pujara to play IPL, and CSK made my dream true. And see Hari Nation, I always thought CSK would buy him because he is a Tamil Nadu player. He has had a great Tamil Nadu Premier League form and also had a great side Mushtaq. But now, let's go to the downs. Why Krishnappa Gautam bought for 9 crores? Krishnappa Gautam isn't the kind of player to be bought for 9 crores. He just had a good 2018 season with the bat. He's not a good player, consistent player, but they bought him for 9 crores and he's not going to be fit into the squad at all. I don't think so. So, why did you have to waste money for Krishnappa Gautam when you could have bought a batsman, a great batsman, Vishnu Solanki, a batsman which is your trouble, Vishnu Solanki, into your squad? Then why did you have to take Krishnappa Gautam? And K. Bhagat Verma and CM Harishankar Reddy. I thought CSK would release Budgie and buy him back for a lesser price, and CSK had a perfect chance to do that, but they did not, which was like it. I did not expect that. I thought that CSK will go bid for Harbhajan Singh because he had great form, and then I did not expect these two players to come. I also thought CSK will bid for Shah Rukh Khan. He has had an exceptional side Mushtaq Ali and Vijay Hazare Trophy. So I thought they would bid for him, but they did not. And it meant he went to Punjab Kings for 5.5 crores, which is not a bad thing. It's just a really bad thing. Next, we'll move on to Delhi Capitals. And Delhi Capitals were excellent. 10 out of 10. All their buys were either steals from under the noses or really, really smart buys. People who they bought people at very, very low price. The owners were really smart, buying their highest price was Tom Curran, who had a good batting form. An okay batting form in with Rajasthan, and he performed okay, but I don't know why Rajasthan released him. And they bought him for only 5 crore. Steven Smith, I had no idea what the people are doing. They're just like, it's just the opening, man. I'm gonna look at all and see there are lots of people. I thought Steve Smith will go about 10 crore. I thought Steve Smith will be the most expensive player. But no, Steve Smith just got 2 crore. It was just 2 bids. First bid RCB, second bid Delhi. Then RCB are just like, nah man, I'm good. Man, you need Steve Smith. Steve Smith would have been a very better pick than Maxwell, to be honest. So I did not know why they did that. And another great pick was Sam Billings. If you have looked in 2020, Sam Billings had an exceptional form, and I thought they would bid for him like a 5 to 6 crores, but no, Sam Billings got sold in his opening price, I guess, for 2 crore, which was a bad decision by the other teams. They'll just be like, when they all perform, they'll be like, why hadn't I thought of buying them? And Umesh Yadav will be a good pick, cause he just got released by RCB, so that means he'd get double the perfect form. I do not know why people do not have this strategy. If I were them, I'd have the strategy to bid for almost every person who got released by RCB. That would be a great strategy, then you'll become a really strong team. But look at the uncapped players. Look at it more. They are superb. Ripple Patel, Lukman Meribala were already discussed in many YouTube channels. But let's talk about Vishnu Vinod and Manimaran Siddharth. I always thought Manimaran Siddharth will get sold because he was really good for Tamil Nadu. So, and then Delhi Capitals bought him. And Vishnu Vinod, I'm telling you, that is a really good pick. Because, see, you guys will just tell, is this a waste of 20 lakhs? Because they already have Punt as a keeper, and they don't need another keeper. But what if Punt gets injured? Then you guys will tell, they have Sam Billings by Vishnu Vinod. But if their four form players are playing superbly, then Punt gets injured. That was a problem for Delhi last year. They had just two keepers, thinking Punt won't get injured at all. But Punt got injured. That made them have to remove Hitmeyer and make Carey come in, which was a big mistake, because once Hitmeyer returned, he hit so severely. So that this was a good decision, keeping in mind. Right now, also, if Punt gets injured, yeah, they will have a replacement. They should technically have replacement player, but buying Vishnu Vinodan was super great. So right now, let's go to KKR. Mediocre 5 out of 10, I can give that. Reason is, let's go to the goodbye. Shakib, Harbhajan, Ben Cotting, Pavan, and Pavanegi. Well, the bad buys are Karunai, Venkatesh, Iyer, Viber Aurora. Sheldon Jackson is a mediocre buy. Let's go to the first goodbye. Shakib. Shakib is probably the best buy. At 3 crores, Shakib is just a steal. Punjab really needed all-rounder, but once it came to 3 crores, they're just I'm done for. Get out. I don't need it. He's a great all-rounder that produces with batting and bowling. And Punjab had 52 crores up their sleeve. What would be bad if you just lose 11 or something like that? How much air shock it will go? Harbhajan again, it was a great buy. Harbhajan should have got. I thought Harbhajan like a lot of money, but no, Harbhajan was a great buy. I again told at the start CSK should have gotten Harbhajan Singh, but Harbhajan, the Turbinator just got sold at 2 crores, which was a really bad decision by all the teams, because Harbhajan have been showing exceptional form. Ben Cutting, good buy. He can get bowling, and in the BBL Big Bash League, he has been performing in the batting well. Pavanegi is a good pick mainly because he got released by Aussie. Sheldon Jackson is mediocre. He's a wicketkeeper, which is the replacement for Dinesh Karthik. But Sheldon Jackson is he performs well sometimes. It's not perform well sometimes. I know, but it would be great if Sheldon Jackson played. Well, Venkatesh Iyer and Vibur Aurora, I don't know much about them, so they should be in a mediocre. Well, Karan Raya has not had any form right now, so yeah. Mumbai Indians, I don't know what happened to them this IPL. But 4 out of 10. See, the good picks were Yudvi Charak, Marco Jensen at Arjun Tendulkar, but James Neesham, Piyush Shaw, Adam Milne, Nathan Golden, Alvarez, no need. Let's just go to the good picks first. Yudvi Charak is a good pick mainly because of Mumbai's legacy. They made okay players to good. So that's what Marco Jensen, I have seen him perform. He has performed really well. Arjun Tendulkar, we all know he performs well. Well, Nathan Coulter now, I don't know why he got a second chance. He other than the 24 he hit against Kings and Punjab, in which they lost to, I don't see any good performance by him in bowling too. He has not performed very well. So I thought he'll go unsold, but Mumbai bought him. There are other bidders too, so I don't know. Adam Milne again, he has not been in good form in the BBL too, so I have no reason why to buy him. Piyush Chawla, you also see CSK versus Rajasthan. Like I think the only reason Mumbai ever bought him was because of the first match where P. Shawa bowled exceptionally well, but after that, they have not bowled well. He has not bowled well, so that's a bad thing. P. Shawa just gave a lot of runs, even though he has isn't second place right now, second or third. Neesham, yeah, he has been performing really well in T20 race against Australia, but he performs well in his own soil. I don't think he performs well in Indian soil. James Neesham, he does not perform well in IPL, so I don't see why he got why Mumbai went for him. But he got sold on base price, however. So okay. Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings, I know what to say. That is a 10 out of 10. Excellent. And people will just come and tell, hey, look, Punjab wasted a lot of money. But Punjab can waste a lot of money because they had 52 crores up their sleeve. So they were a weak team. But right now, after the auction, they became really strong. All buys are good. Jai Richardson has been in exceptional form. The RCB needed him. Every team wanted him. He was expected to get a lot of money, and Punjab Kings bought him. Riley Meredith, he's an okay pick, but I've seen him perform in BBL. He has performed really good in BBL and other matches. And also in Australia versus England tour, he did really well in the 30-20. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Shah Rukh Khan, I've already told by in the first one where CSK did it. Moises Henriques has been in good form in the T20s against India. Yeah, that was in his own soil, but still, Moises Henriques, it's a goodbye. David Malone, we all know. Fabian Allen, we all know. Jalit Saxena, he was a known captain player for a lot of times, so and he performed good. So Jalit Saxena good. Sarabkin, Saurabh Kumar, Utkarsh Singh also performed really good in uncapped cricket. So let's just go to Rajasthan. To be honest, Rajasthan gets a 7. So let's just go to the review. Chris Morris, I want to say, did not deserve 16.25. Last time, the reason RCB released him, now that I think of about it, is because to release him and get him in a lower price, but the other teams were not budging. RR went totally in for Christopher Morris, with making Christopher Morris the most expensive player in IPL auction history. But I don't think he deserves 16 crores. Shivam Dubey, I want to say, is an excellent pick. I don't know why none of the teams went for Shivam Dubey. Like, Shivam Dubey has been performing really well for RCB. I have no idea why RCB released him. That's the same thing. And another thing, to be honest, if you see why I'm telling was Shivam Dubey will perform well, was because he just got released by RCB, and when he was in RCB, he was at his form. Right now, since RCB have released both Shivam Dubey and Christopher Morris, both of them will be at their prime form. So that was a good pick. Chetan Sakaria, I don't know him at all, so let's not talk about it. Mustafizur Rahman, I thought people will go for him because he was a good fast bowler for Bangladesh. He's the most notable name for Bangladesh I can think of. Liam Livingston, okay, he performs well. KC Karyappa, he can hit some runs. We saw him in some runs for KKR. Akash Singh, he's a good bowler. I've already told everyone who are my friends that Akash Singh in 2020 was a great buy by Rajasthan. Well, he's a good fast bowler, and Rajasthan have bought him again. Kuldeep Yadav, I don't know much about him. First, when Kuldeep Yadav came, I'm just like, oh wait, KKR released Kuldeep Yadav, and just like, what? He's just 20 base pairs, and just like, oh, Kuldeep Yadav. So RCB gets is mediocre. See, Kyle Jamieson and Maxwell again were not players that deserve this much. I was afraid for a moment once Maxwell crossed 10 crore. CSK had just 19 crore. I was afraid that CSK will lose all the money on a base player. But actually, lucky for Glenn Maxwell, he's not at his form right now. And I'm pretty sure next season RCB will release him. And then people will keep on bidding for him. Next season, I really hope CSK will buy him. Then Maxwell will be at his prime form. Kyle Jamieson, I don't know. We just saw him. He can handle well, but that's in New Zealand pitches. And right now, I think it's his first time in Indian pitches. So we don't know his performances. Dan Christian, it was a good buy. It's a great buy. And Dan Christian, he has been like ruthless in BBL for Sydney Sixers. Sachin Baby, you have to look at 2016 his performance. Rajat Patidar, Suresh Prabhu Desai, and Konashika Bharat are uncapped players. Nothing known about them much. Not big uncapped. Mohammad Azharuddin, though, is a big uncapped player from Kerala. He will likely play all the matches as the opener, Mohammad Azharuddin. I don't know the news, but last time in 2020, people were telling, almost everyone were telling Padikkal will play, and then RCB confirmed Padikkal will play the entire season. And right now, everyone are telling Azharuddin will play, and that would be a great thing because right now inside Mr. Trophy, he scored 100. So that's it. Sunrisers. This is a team. Like Sunrisers is a team. They'll just be like in the first 150 hours, just first few hours, they'll just be like drinking tea and just be like, chill bro, shumma gil bro. And then once the last few comes, they'll just go all out, buy people at their lowest price, and then end all their slots. Kedar Jadhav, Mujib Zadran, and Jagadish Associate are great buys. Before I tell Kedar Jadhav has played slow, that was in UAE pitches, and I still think it was a mistake for CSK to release Kedar Jadhav because Kedar Jadhav in 2018 in Indian pitches performed really well, and he also performed well in 2019. 2020, just because of one bad season, you cannot release someone. It is in UAE, and he played really slow, then CSK released him. I'm telling Kedar Jadhav will perform really well. Mujib Zadran, he's just over the top. Smart as bright. Right now, they have Rashid, Bhuvi, Natarajan, Sandeep Sharma, Mujib Zadran. Just over the top, my SRH management has the biggest brains. In the first few hours, they're just drinking tea and then chilling and then eating food and all. Just be like, what is this auction format? Show the last few players. And then Jagadish Sushit is an uncapped player. He won't play the matches, but he's a good fielder. Keep him for fielding. Keep him as a substitute fielder. We've seen him catch a lot. So, that's it. So, to be honest, if you ask me which team performed was the best in the IPL 2021 auction, I'd say it's Sunrisers. It's just Sunrisers, Moy, come on. Then I would say it's Delhi, then I would say it's Punjab. Because Sarah Kumar and Utkarsh Singh very little around. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Yes, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Bye. See you soon.